Karens. I can't talk about flat earth people at the moment, so instead we're going to talk about something easier to understand and less infuriating, and that is Karens. And I don't mean one of the indigenous people of eastern Burma. They're lovely. I'm talking about the middle-aged, angry as a sunburnt hippopotamus Karens that we've come to know and love via the internet. The key to being a successful Karen is to not know when enough is enough. Subscribe, or I'll talk to your manager. Let's meet our first Karen.
Areas of the hospital.
Ma'am, you're not allowed
Say that
to
again,
video
please.
In the hospital.
Why am I not allowed to video?
Signs everywhere say you're not allowed.
I'm not allowed to video, but you're making me wear a mask. Otherwise, you're gonna deny me service if I don't wear a mask.
I think what's happening here is this particular Karen is at a hospital, but she doesn't think she should wear a mask in a hospital. And she's arguing with the nurses about not having to wear a mask to protect her and others from infection in a hospital.
We're asking you.
I'm at St. Joseph's Hospital. They're telling me that if I don't wear a mask, they're not gonna assist me. They want me to leave. Whose policy is that?
That is Ministry of Health.
Ministry of Health policy.
There's a sense of entitlement that comes with this that doesn't make any sense to me. I think if you refuse to wear a mask in a hospital during a pandemic, the surgeons should refuse to wash their hands. Yeah.
I want to speak to a hospital administrator.
You're gonna stop talking now? Instead of insulting that black man over there?
Excuse me?
Excuse me what? Yeah, you're
I'm
insulting him.
talking to him about his hair and touching his hair.
You know, the second key point in being a successful Karen is to not understand normal social boundaries. This particular Karen seems to think it's completely normal just to start touching a black man's hair. Why wouldn't that be acceptable? Karen doesn't know, and that's because she's a successful Karen.
Yeah.
And you're gonna talk to me about insulting him? You're gonna really have the nerve to film me right now?
Oh, and to call out this sort of behaviour, not acceptable. Not acceptable. How dare you be so rude?
You film me. I asked him if I could touch his hair.
Ma'am.
Now, can you leave?
Thank you.
Do I have to leave? Are you asking me to leave?
Yes, please.
Wow. I want my fucking money back!
She wants her money back. She's not going to take no for an answer.
No, I didn't get my fucking coffee!
Something has taken too long. She didn't get her coffee. But, you know, well, you can't just ask for the coffee. No. You've got to cause the biggest scene you possibly can. Because as a successful Karen, you can be a class A. Don't swear. You can just be horrible. To be a successful Karen, you've got to take the aggression level up to 11. Because that's the only way to get what you want, which is attention.
We can make you your coffee, that's what I'm saying.
Leave now. Leave. Fucking leave. Leave.
What's your name? Tell me your fucking name. What is his name?
Cheyenne, get the
What's his name? What is his name? Because he is getting reported. What's your fucking name? You're a piece of shit, bitch! You need to go to a
leave, Cheyenne!
You fucking piece of shit!
Cheyenne, leave right now! Leave!
Stop it!
Tip 4 to be a successful Karen. Don't keep your Karening local. Go international. The rest of the world loves Western exports. And it's the only way to really make America great again. Rule 5. For being a successful Karen. Authority figures have no authority over you whatsoever, even if you have broken the very rules that they are there to enforce. Don't accept any shit whatsoever. Fight it until your last breath.
I did issue for a defective equipment. It's $80. You have till September 16th to take care of this. Get you to sign there with the X is.
So you don't even give a warning for this?
You've been driving around for 6 months like that.
I'm truthful.
Well, I'm not going to give you a warning for something you've been driving for 6 months.
But I don't want to sign it because I don't want to do $80.
You don't want to sign it?
No, because I don't think that I deserve to pay $80 for something that is fixable and I can fix it. No, I'm not.
Step out.
No.
Step out. I'm giving you a lawful order. Step out.
You be fair with me and I'll be fair with you.
Step out.
No.
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
I'm placing you under arrest. Step
You
out.
are full of because you're not placing me under no arrest.
Do not take off.
Shut up and give me that and I'll sign it.
Step out.
No.
We're beyond that.
Do you want me
Step
to-
out. Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
Rule 5. Addendum. Policemen who pull out a gun on you are very unlikely to shoot you, so just keep ramping up the excitement. They are going to stick to non-lethal force, so you may as well cause as big a fuss as you possibly can, because no one's going to believe you're the victim unless you get tased.
Leave me alone. Leave me.
You hurt?
Yeah, I'm hurt.
What hurts?
Everything.
Alright, I got EMS on the way, just hang tight.
You got a what on the way?
I got an ambulance on the way, check you out.
Ambulance? I don't need an ambulance.
Well, you got tased, so they gotta check you out.
You did not have to taser me.
You wouldn't comply, you wouldn't get out, and then you tried to kick me. So
Why?
yes, I did.
Rule 6 of being a Karen. You can work in tandem with another Karen, perhaps an apprentice Karen. What's the word that Jedi use? Padawan? I don't know. A Jar Jar Binks Karen can be your psychic. For example, if you go to a restaurant, the best thing to do as a Karen is order more food than you can possibly eat, then only eat what a normal human would eat, and then leave without paying, with the excuse that you didn't eat the food, therefore you shouldn't have to pay. But if you make a rookie mistake, you can blame it on your apprentice Karen, by the way, and leave your purse behind in the restaurant you've just skipped out without paying. When you're confronted about not paying by customers and staff, you can play the victim. Why would you be being recorded? It's not fair. They don't have your permission to record you. How dare they? Let me speak to the manager. Why the fuck should you have to pay for food you didn't eat?
Then pay them and leave. Pay them and leave.
Because why do we have to even deal with this shitty?
Look how much food you guys got.
Ordered so much and you're gonna leave without paying? Look how much we left.
Without paying? You still ordered it. They still cooked your food.
Without paying. You still left without paying. What is your problem?
You came up to us.
Because you're video recording.
For them, for their protection.
Okay, then.
Go. Pay them and leave.
I mean, can't they just put it in the microwave and heat it up and serve it to someone else? No one will know. That's true Karen.
Let's just take care of it. You guys
Pay them and leave.
You're nice.
Pay them and leave. Pay them and leave.
That really makes sense why you guys look like that. Like, that's very rude.
Okay, pay them and leave.
Rule 7 of being a Karen. If you cannot get what you want by causing as big a scene as possible, cause a bigger scene than you've already caused. Demand the corporate number. It always comes on a card. For some reason, Karens just know that if they scream at an employee that they need to receive a card with corporate's number on it, it will appear.
Be the card.
Please leave the building. No. Get out of, man, I do not want to have to call the police on you. We're asking
ahead.
you to leave.
Corporate number.
We're in the middle of a pandemic. Do not go through our stuff. Ma'am,
Corporate number.
please, get out.
Corporate number.
Get out.
Go ahead. Corporate number.
Ma'am.
Give me the card.
I don't have a card. You are making a
Then
scene.
give it to me.
Come here, ma'am.
No, but you can't
Please.
require me to wear shit up in
We
this phone
have the
number.
right to review service. Please leave. Please leave.
Go
You get to
ahead.
the court-
Go ahead.
Please leave.
Go ahead.
Man, other people here are
Corporate
trying to
number
be...
Don't leave till you get corporate number. Never mind the fact you could just Google it yourself while you're giving them a 1-star review on Google Business or whatever it's called. Or Yelp. Just give 1-star reviews in general. Don't worry about anything else.
I don't want to have to call police. Please leave.
No, that's fine.
Man.
You can give it to me.
We have a policy to keep the staff here
I
safe.
know, but what
I
you
know
got?
that you don't care.
I
But you
know,
can
but
leave.
what
It's
you
not
got?
about you. It's about all the other people
Thank you
here.
very much.
Have a nice day.
Do you know, I actually blame corporate offices and customer service type places for the re-emergence of Karens. Because what corporate offices should do for these people when they call up or write these stupid letters to complain is respond with, "Dear Karen, I'm sorry you had a bad experience in our store. If you come back, we will make sure you have a worse experience in our store. We don't want you shopping in our store. We would rather you were hit by a school bus than shop again in our store. I'm going to remove manhole covers from around the doors of our store to help you fall back into the sewer where you belong, you tunnel monster." This video has made me quite sad because when I was a child, there was a Karen that lived near me. She was what I considered to be an old lady who just wouldn't stop sticking her nose in people's business. You couldn't play football in the street or skateboard around or use roller skates, remember those, they were cool, without her coming out and saying you're making too much noise and where are your parents and I'm going to tell your dad this and blah 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 blah. What upsets me now is that the Karens I see in the world are my age, which makes me feel old. It makes me wonder if I too should be Karening.